Tarogar. Hey everybody, it's Jason Blahai here, and it's time for another Orc Mode workout. Training went pretty good today. A little bit tired today. Not going to get into all of that. People have said, you don't need to talk about that. You don't need to be talking about any of that. It's cringy. So, I'm not going to talk about why I'm tired. But, you know, training started a little later today, and today I decided just to do a bunch of more pull-ups instead of my deadlifts and cheat curls. I'm just going to knock out 5 solid sets of pull-ups, weighted pull-ups at the end. And it kind of lets me know that my pull-up strength is a lot better. We'll get to that at the end. So no, when this is not looping the same one. If you guys notice, it's 5 different sets of pull-ups at the end, weighted. Squats felt good. The first set felt good. Second set felt good. The third set, though, my hips just felt tired. So I stopped at, I think, at 3 reps maybe on the final set. But the bar speeds were good and everything. So I'm happy with that. So the squats, the pause squats went pretty well. And all in all, though, I feel like this is still a decent full body workout. You know, pause squats, pause close grip bench, some skull crushers, and then a bunch of sets of weighted pull-ups. It's pretty much full body. You know, we could argue maybe my hamstrings didn't get quite enough work. But everything else got worked. The entire upper body, quads, glutes, some hamstring, core, everything got hit pretty solid. So all in all, I'm happy with that. I just didn't feel like doing curls or deadlifts today. No, I got to get some deadlifts in this week. I'll do some Friday. But my thumbs have been doing good on it, so I don't want to lose what I've gained on the hook grip. So Friday we are definitely going to do some deadlifts. We're going to knock that out. And yeah, so that's second set of squats, and then we have the third set coming up. And like I said, they felt good. I just started getting a little tired. I'm like, I just don't want to push it. I don't want to push it too far today. Oh, I'm down a pound again today. I was like 214.6. 214.6. And I totally had like a ribeye burger last night. So that's all good. Ribeye burger, a couple glasses of wine, all good. All good. Scale's still going down. I'm burning through the calories, and I've got everything under control. I mean, that's what I'm kind of letting people know. I mean, I'm staggering my calories a bit, but I think this whole protein loading earlier in the day and then on fasting in the morning on my non-training days is really making it easy to hit a big calorie deficit on my non-training days, you know, and then I'm pretty well maintenance or so on my training days. Because I'm probably eating, you know, 3,500 on my training days. And a lot of people say, oh, that's a lot of calories. Like, guys, I weigh 215 pounds doing full body training. That is literally still my maintenance. That is my maintenance. I'm dropping well over a pound a week at this point, averaging while eating 2,700-ish on my non-training days. So my calorie deficit is coming purely from those 4 non-lifting days, and that's over a pound of fat being lost or body weight being lost every week. Because if we go back, I think in the last 3 weeks, I've lost 4 pounds in 3 weeks. And no, that's not water, because you guys got to remember I was 230 on the last DEXA scan. Right, that was already water lost. So pretty much what I'm doing. But I mean, I'm eating well. I'm actually enjoying myself. I'm actually, again, eating just normal people food. When I say normal people food, I don't mean I'm sitting around eating double bacon cheeseburgers and crap. But I mean, I am eating normal meals with, you know, other people. So it's working out good. Again, a lot of the stuff like Martin Berkman and these guys promote, it's totally workable. Just save your calories for the evening. And, you know, if you fill up on enough protein and vegetables during the day, and you have a pretty high energy turnover, you'd be amazed what you have left for wiggle room at night, you know. Particularly on your non-lifting days, if you're eating 80% protein up until about 5 o'clock, you know, you have carbs and fat left to spare. So you can just eat normal food. And again, if you're eating a bunch of vegetables and meat and stuff, it's not like you're deficient in vitamins and minerals going into the evening. You know, with quality foods like that, particularly nutrient-dense foods, you know, like if you're eating, let's say, fat-free dairy, chicken breast, and leafy green vegetables or cruciferous green veggies like broccoli, you know, you can hit all your vitamins and minerals on like 1,200 calories, literally. You can hit your RDA on everything. And if you're eating, I don't know, 2,500 calories and then you have 1,300 calories of whatever normal food you want into the evening, you're not going to be deficient. You know, and when I mean normal food, I don't mean you're sitting around eating garbage, but I mean if you want to go out and have steak and potato, or, you know, you want to eat some fajitas, or, you know, sirloin burger. You can get away with that stuff. It's fine. I mean, it's working fine for me. And everyone accuses me of being the least disciplined eater on YouTube Fitness, right? People always say that crap, but, you know, here I am making that work. So, you know, I'm going to keep it going. And we'll see where that DEXA scan is come December. But the benching was okay. Skullcrushers were fine also. Just getting that one set in. And then go over to those pull-ups. Yeah, pull-ups were good. It's like I just felt like I needed that today. It's just I didn't want to deadlift. I don't want to do anything else that works my lower back or anything today. It's not in the mood for it. But I beasted through some pull-ups, and that's pretty much like a volume PR for me. You know, that was a volume PR today, so I'm happy with that. And, you know, I benched first and did Skullcrushers first, so it's not like I went into it with a fresh upper body either. And I made sure everything was dead hang, particularly the 5th set. Like when I get to the 5th set, you guys will see I do a full pause at the bottom because I wanted to get that dead stop. You know, I really wanted that last set to count. You know, I want that last set to count. Got to make it count for something. Got to be on top of it. So, you know, then the first couple sets were easy, and that's when I realized, yeah, I think I'm just going to do pull-ups today. I think we're just going to do pull-ups, and we're not going to do deadlifts and curls. We're just going to do more pull-ups than normal. Just give it a little bit of change. You know, it's not like I'm doing different exercises there to change it up. I just don't feel like doing those other two, and just more volume on something like weighted pull-ups. And, you know, there's, in nobody's world is doing some extra weighted pull-ups to change stuff up a little bit going to not help your upper body. Let's be realistic here. I mean, you talk about one of the best all-around movements for just upper body strength and development, a weighted dead hang pull-up. You know, come on, you can't beat that. That's tough to beat. You know, just for stimulating some growth and thickening up your whole upper body, because everything gets worked. You know, arguably it's not the best pec or tricep or front delt exercise, but everything else in your upper body gets hit. And, you know, considering what I weigh, you know, even that 25 pounds from the dead hang is pretty significant. So, yeah, doing these 5 sets knocked it out. And I'm sorry, guys, there's going to be noise outside. It's part and parcel to living in a city. I don't want to cancel my videos just because every time a truck backs up down the street or something. So I don't know if it's coming through or not, but it's really loud to me. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. Otherwise, I'd have to spend my whole damn day trying to film and do voiceovers. It's not worth it. So, yeah, I mean, these sets were all relatively easy. So I knew when I got to that 5th set, I'm like, you know, none of them were to failure. I'm like, I'm going to see if I can go ahead and get a 6th rep instead of 5 on my last set. And you guys notice I've got the boots on today, too. So I just left the boots on from my benching and everything. And thought, what the hell, you know, it's micro-loading. It's adding a little weight. I don't think they weigh that much. I bet you those boots are only maybe a pound each, if that. But, you know, that's micro-loading. Means before long I'll just drop those boots off and throw another 5 or 10 pounder on there, and we'll keep bringing that weight up, because as I'm losing scale weight, I'm going to need to keep increasing the weight on the work sets there. I need to do that. But yeah, 4 set was also easy like that. So what I'm really trying to do is make sure I got that everything from a dead hang at the bottom. It's like I want these to be as high a quality reps as possible. Because at this point, it's not just about moving my body weight in it. It's about stimulating maximum growth. That's why I do a somewhat narrow. I don't do an ultra wide because I want a longer range of motion. I want it to be easier on the shoulder joints. I want that good stretch, you know, because I want that extra tricep involvement and stuff. Things like your intercostals, all that stuff. All this stuff these guys do these pullovers for. You know, it just makes it just a more complete upper body exercise, you know. More complete. You bring up all those various weak links, and so that's what it's all about. And in the final set, I really concentrated on getting that stretch at the bottom, so that I had to pull myself up from a dead hang each time. Went ahead and got a 6th rep, and then held it at the top for a second, and then lowered myself under control, because I wanted this last set to, you know, just kind of push me over that training hump, you know, just for that extra stimulation. So maybe, just maybe, while the scale is still going down over a pound a week, in some world, maybe it's possible I can gain a tiny amount of upper body muscle mass. You know, I could be wishful thinking. But you know what? When you're cutting, you need to try to stimulate growth. You need to try, because the more you try, the better you're going to hold on to what you have. So I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.